We will get started, and tonight is basically for learning about detoxing your home, the advantages of it, and maybe some things that you didn't know about chemicals and protocols and what they do and what they say and what they don't say. So, did you know that since World War II, probably 87,000 chemicals have been introduced into the world, into the world, but into North America. And of those 87,000, how many would you think have been tested or researched to see what problems they
0
have?
to 10?
It's really not 0 to 10, but less than 200 of them. So really people come up with these chemicals and they put them out there. They don't have to be FDA approved. They put them on the shelf and they really don't have any clinical studies or trials to see if they help or harm you. We would just say they harm you. I don't know, I just find that a little bit mind-boggling that you can have that many out there and you won't do anything about it, or you won't take the time to figure it out. And then if they do test them, so say of the 200 they do test, they test individual ingredients. So if you test the individual ingredients, that individual ingredient might be just fine.
But the synergistic effect might not be.
But when they're together, then they create something. And one of the things that is a big deal is dioxane. Dioxane. And that is, you cannot, they will never put it on a label. And it comes when there is ethoxylation. That's a big word. And when you get 2 or more of those ingredients together that combine and make that toxin. That toxin has been proven to mess up your nose, throat, allergies, skin irritations, cancer, kidney, liver damage. All of those things are contributed to even death. I researched a little bit today that even death has been contributed to exposure to that. And it can be exposure to the vapors as well as, you're not going to ingest it, but if it touches it, when it touches your skin. So if it's in your laundry detergent, it's going to touch your skin.
Your largest organ.
Or you are going to touch the laundry detergent when you are, and you might use gloves and you might use a scoop and you might never, but if you're washing with it. And
sure, it stays in the clothes too.
Yes.
They never rinse it all out.
Yes. And what is the #1 laundry detergent? If you were to guess which one is the best seller off the shelves, what would you say?
Tide.
Tide.
Tide. And that's the #1 of this particular ingredient.
Yeah.
It's 10 times as much. And they kind of went down in a, ranked them. Some other ones were Gain, Ivory, Purex. Yes, yes. A Dreft Baby one.
Oh, wow.
And really, it's in diapers. It's in lots and lots of different products, but it is.
Paper diapers you're talking about, disposable diapers.
Yes, but it's really in house cleaning products and especially laundry detergent. So that's just a fact. If you can smell it, it's already on your brain. 27 seconds if you touch it for it to get in your bloodstream. That's a crazy thing too. And I learned that really from the Norwex people as far as just the chemicals and the toxins that are in our cleaners. And we use them. I never use gloves. Come on in, Linda. We're happy you're here.
I made it.
You did make it. Come grab a chair. So what are the health issues related to using toxins that have these chemicals in them? So I've made a list of them: asthma, allergies, cancers, immune system issues, childhood obesity, early puberty, autism, ADHD, birth defects, headaches, digestion problems, and nervous issues, neurological issues. So just that, and again, there's not enough in them that they're going to kill you right off when you use them. But over time, when you just keep on and on and on, then it builds up. So really and truly, that's the issue as much as anything. Whoever the powers that be, there is nothing required by law for any household laundry detergent or thing that you use to clean. There's nothing by law that they have to label. They can put nothing on the label and sell it. Or they can put whatever part of the label they want to on the label and sell it. So that right there is, I don't know. I don't know why you can be able to do that. You know, we've already learned that in food, they can hide 10 to 20% and not have to label it. But it's
Or
worse.
they label it something different.
Well,
so it
they
doesn't
can
know
label
the
it
cue.
something
Or they say it's
different.
organic and it's only 3% organic.
It only has to have one part of it, really, to be.
Right.
If it's got oranges in it, and those oranges are organic, and they're 80% organic, you can put an organic label on it. But it's supposed to be 20%. Doesn't have to be organic if it gets that green label. I
Could
don't know.
you repeat the name of that oxy whatever?
DIX.
Not that one.
F.
Oh, okay, that's
Dioxane is the one that we don't like. Dioxane. Dioxane. And
DIOX.
ANE. Yes.
And it's from
It's really
product of, what's that other word?
ethoxylates. Ethoxylation. And it's in chemicals that are combined that create that. 3/4 of laundry detergent has that in it. That part is crazy. 3/4 has that in it, and it's never labeled, and you cannot tell. It has to be lab tested for you to tell that it's even in there. But when it is lab tested, then they figured out and used it to test and get the results that cancers and all those different things come from it, and that it's a hormone disruptor. I laughed the other day. We said Louis thinks that's why the boys and the girls are having so much trouble figuring out whether they're girls or boys, because they're wearing these things that they've been washed in laundry detergent that is a hormone disruptor, and why would they ever know? Housewives or people that stay at home and are not out and about are more at risk than people that go out to work. So they have a 55% more chance of getting cancer. That's kind of crazy. People that actually clean houses have an even higher risk. And a person, if you clean your house once a week with toxic cleaners, your lungs have the same effect. It gives your lungs the same effect as somebody that smoked 20 cigarettes in a day. There's so many people that will go grab whatever and clean whatever, but would never smoke one cigarette, much less 20.
Mm-hmm.
But it has the same effect on your lungs. That's crazy. Now, and that's cleaning once a week. I clean once a week. Housewife, being at home is the most dangerous to your health. Okay? The two most toxic things in your stash of toxic chemicals and household products are fabric softener and dryer sheets. So if you use fabric softener or dryer sheets. Don't. And people are like, that can't be. And they like that how it makes their clothes smell.
Mm-mm.
If you really want
I hate
something
it.
to make your clothes smell good, go get you some dryer balls and put essential oils on them.
Organic essential oils.
Yes, okay. True. And it will do the same thing. Softeners are more toxic than rat poison. So if you use fabric softeners in your washing machine, they are more toxic than rat poison. 300%. This one is another thing that we put in our house is people, and it's everywhere, to go use the hand sanitizers. And people that use them, 300% higher liver cancer from using consistently hand sanitizers. That's ridiculous, isn't it? That's ridiculous.
Any particular brands or?
No, I think all of them are terrible. And you know, I will tell you that school teachers live by them.
Liver cancer?
They live
I'm
by them.
required
A
to
lot of
use
people live by them.
Well, as a teacher, I did not, because I did not like them. But there are teachers that instead of going to wash your hands, because that takes time, here, just squirt this
Yeah.
and you're off to lunch. And so, really,
Soap and water.
yes. My son figured that out early and wouldn't let, he told Jet, you're not allowed to use those. But then it makes
Yeah,
him get in trouble. I'm not allowed to use those, you know. Anyway, well that is what it is. Okay, let's do this little slide presentation. This basically just says spring cleaning. I wonder if this is gonna work if I do this. It did. Okay, so another thing, depending on how we are and what we like, and care about our environment, most of our products are an environmental burden because they not only have leftover parts of them that wash away and into our ground and our streams and our systems, but all of the cans and all of the aerosol and the things that they come in are also an issue. So, when you buy a cleaning product at the store, they are not cheap, number one. I should say they're not too inexpensive, but they already contain water. They have already been diluted. They have already, they're ready to go. That part is true, but you're paying for probably more water than you are anything else.
substance, yeah.
Yes. The specialty cleaners, this says, are a waste of money. So think about, you have a rug cleaner that's supposed to do this, and then you have this one over here that's supposed to be for your clothes, and you have this one over here that's supposed to be for a particular element in your toilet. Really and truly, I don't know about you all, but I have used everything that I've had in my house if I had a spot on the rug, and it works just fine. Pretty much, it's the specialty things are a marketing tool. They're not necessarily necessary. There are some things that are better than others. I'm sure you
I
found
just
out.
bought a can of something not too long ago that somebody loaned me a can of, that is called, I forgot what it's called, Spot.
Something. It's for a spot.
Yeah. Says you just spray it on and you wipe it off and the spot's gone off your carpet. And it does work.
It works. I'm not saying it doesn't
No,
work.
I know,
I'm just
I
saying
know.
there are other things that are not for carpets that will
Yeah.
actually do the trick
Right.
also.
Well, I don't know that it's specifically for carpets,
But it worked. It's a spot remover.
but.
Okay, many cleaning products are not biodegradable, and the packaging for what comes is excessive. Everything is excessive. You go to McDonald's. We took Jet to McDonald's the other day, and the packaging that all the things come in is like ridiculous. It's like, what in the world are you doing? So that's in our environment, but again, we have more toxins in our house than actually are in the environment. I think this is really from learning earlier that as women, we probably use over 100 toxins a day on our face cleaning, body cleaning, whatever we're about, hair, and we don't think a thing of it. You know, well, that'll be nice, I'll use that. So the deal is, let's try not to. Okay, 2 children die. These are true facts. 2 children die as a result of being poisoned, and over 300 children in the United States up to age 19 are in an emergency room every day for being poisoned. So it's 2 children die per day, not just 2 children die, and over 300 in the emergency room per day. It's not just chemicals in your home with clear warning labels, but household cleaners and medicines are also dangerous to children. Household cleaning products are the second leading cause of poison exposures in children younger than 6. It would be so nice that if somebody swallowed what Neolife makes, and it wouldn't be so nice if they swallowed it, but the comfort is if they swallowed it and called poison control would say they're going to be fine. Have them drink some water, but there's nothing in there that's going to hurt them. This number is huge to me. 17,230 children were accidentally poisoned by laundry detergent and the little pods just between 2012 and 2013. That is crazy. In 2017, just from January to March, Poison Centers received reports of 2,466 exposures of highly concentrated packets of laundry detergent by children 5 and younger. Not a good thing, and you think, ooh, not a good thing to have in your house, but you gotta have it in your house, they think.
Can we access this somehow to show it to other people?
I could
tell other people about it, or
I probably could, or you know what you could do? You could have people come to your house and I could come and do it.
my grandchildren, they live all over the country.
Yes, I get it. No,
I have my great-grandchildren, and I'd like to tell them about these.
I could show them some of the things. So the goal tonight is wash away off the shelf cleaners. So there are 4 things that Neolife actually has. Here are 3 of them, and the other one is green that could replace everything that you have in your house. And you're going to see that it's economical too. Let's see. We've been green since green wasn't even thought of. So in the 1960s, we created our products. They've been the same. If they work, you don't change them. And they have been the same this whole time. And absolutely green again before it was popular. 100% biodegradable, 100% earth friendly. You don't have to use very much of them. Low burden cleaning technology maximizes performance with a minimum amount of product. Okay, the difference, we said it was that won't harm your septic tanks, your sewers, minimizes adverse environmental impact because we have such low dose and low burden approach. There's not things that are left over. Low phosphate or phosphate free. We derive our products and make them from natural ingredients. Now that's not all whole food, but there's not petroleum and toxic chemicals in our products they are made from natural ingredients. Absolutely going to spare the landfill, and they are safe for your home. Just the whole bottle issue would spare the landfill because you buy it concentrated and you mix it. So your one bottle is going to last you a very long time. Okay, let's go and see if my computer's going to work. And so far it's not. I like it. Did I just have that one?
No, that's
Nope.
not one. There you
Yeah, I did. Let's see if I can make that one work. There you go. Okay. I said the other day that when green things came out, I started to buy them thinking I'm gonna use better products, but they didn't work. So if they don't work, then there's no sense in doing them. These are powerful. They do tackle grimy jobs. We had a testimony when Levon was here that people would clean parts of their car engine, and that looked great. Dissolved grease. I'm going to show you a demonstration in a minute about dissolving grease. They're very economical. So here are 4 products, and here are ways that you can use them. Super 10, you can use on almost anything. It says not on dishes and not necessarily for a hand wash.
Is that chart available somewhere?
This chart,
Yeah.
I can send it to you. All I have to do is click on one of these little things and I can
I
send
take a
it.
picture of it and send it to you.
Yeah, you can take a picture, can't you?
Well, is that all the way down to the? Do that too, so
It is. That's as far as it goes. Okay, so we have Super 10, we have LDC, we have Green, and we have G1. G1 is our laundry. It says it's only good for laundry. We have figured out that you can use G1 and LDC and put it in your dishwasher. So you can get rid of your dishwashing detergent.
That's great.
And you can use it. You do have to mix it up when you put it in there, but it's like a teaspoon of G1 and 1/4 of a teaspoon of LDC. LDC is the degreaser, and it keeps your dishes from streaking. So,
And you just said you mix it up? I've never mixed mine.
and it works fine.
It does
You
for
just-
me.
What do
I
you
put a
use?
little teaspoon of the laundry detergent, and then I take my pump and just do like, not even
A
a,
little thing.
yeah.
Well, Marlene is the one that said she has to mix hers up or it gunks. So it might be
Oh, okay.
The
her.
machine, different
It might be her.
machine.
Machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Well,
might be
either way,
the
that's
machine.
good to know. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Green, it says it has 3 uses. We know it has 100. And so if you don't have that little green sheet, then you need to take it home to figure out all the things. I have green probably in every one of, not probably, I have them in all my bathrooms.
Yeah.
And I use them every day. I tell people I take a bath in it every single night. I'm a bath person. It dries your skin if you do that. In the winter, I used to have horrible dry skin, and since I've started that, I just don't have any dry skin whatsoever. And the G1 for laundry. Okay, let's see what my next thing's gonna say. It's just gonna talk a little bit about Super 10 and the things that it has in it. So we're gonna go with, this is gonna work now. I just love it. All right, people. You see me pressing on my little thing? You like it when your technology doesn't work. All right, so I'm gonna do this and see if that, there I've got that, but that's what I had before, isn't it? So I'm gonna go to Super 10 and I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna go to LDC, and my little thing is, all right, watch this.
Here you go. Oh, look at you, girl.
But it's supposed to do it from here. Okay, and so that basically, it's very concentrated. So it is telling you 1 to 5 parts and all the different places that you can use it. Again, I do it all the time. This is my favorite spot to use it because we use a lot of butter and we get grease on our clothes, and they doesn't necessarily come out with laundry detergent or water, and I spot clean it with that. I actually think that the LDC is a better spot cleaner than Norwex. Just Cindy, for your information. I think it, for some reason, let me go back here and see if I can do this one. And I don't know why this did not happen this way yesterday. I didn't have to do it from my computer, I could do it. And this one gives you an example of how to dilute it. So if it's a really heavy job, 1 to 3. Kitchen and bathroom, 1 to 20. Pots and pans, a little bit less. Laundry, full strength, rug full strength. Rug full strength is amazing what it gets out. Windows, not very much at all. If you use things to clean your windows other than cloths, that'll do it amazingly without anything. And very, very little as far as walls go. This gives you a little picture of how many bottles you can actually get out of one of the LDC and then of the Super 10. And they are not very expensive. This one is, I thought I looked it up. I think this one's like $22 and this one is similar. I don't know if it's the same or a little bit less. Okay, let's go to our favorite green. Louis uses it for his hair. He uses it to brush his teeth. He uses it to
Brush his
shave.
teeth?
He does. Yeah. You can eliminate your toothpaste.
Yeah.
That's good because I've got a friend that's died from using Colgate toothpaste, and her dentist told her that's what caused her cancer. It was Colgate toothpaste that was made in China.
Well,
And-
it tells you if you ingest it to call poison control. So it does not have
Yeah.
good things in
On
it.
the kids' toothpaste too, it says the same thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you know they're ingesting
You
it.
know.
Yeah.
So it is, you do not use very much. You use, or you'll foam
Or you'll
at
foam,
the
yeah.
mouth. You really will. But if you use a little bit, it works. It works great. I've had more than one person tell me that their dentist had told them how their gums had improved. And
And this doesn't matter if you swallow it either, right? Good. I can use it on my dog too.
Oh, yeah.
it is perfect for your dog, but it's
I
perfect
mean, the tooth.
to
Oh,
do his
yeah.
teeth. Well, I will tell you, I used it for my dog to bathe in. And he itched terribly. He had an issue with it. And I gave him a pill because the vet gave me a pill. And once I had green, I didn't have to give him the pill because when I bathed him in green, he didn't itch. I will tell you that I'm sure the pill gave him cancer. Not that the vet ever told me the side effects of the pill, but the TV did when they have to list all the side effects. And he had taken it for a long time before I found this. So it cleans gently without drying out. It's very versatile. You can use it for your hands, and I'll show you a little demonstration. I want to do the demonstrations all at once for your hands. It can be a glove, an invisible glove.
Yeah, I read that. That was interesting.
Yes. And so, let's see, effective wash hands, bodies, plants. You can use it as a spray to keep the bugs away on your plants if you dilute it. The invisible glove is you put a little bit on your hand and you cover your hands in it before you're going to go outside and work in the yard. And it is a protection against poison ivy or poison oak. But if you're going to get dirty, and your hands will get dirty, but it's not going to keep them from getting dirty. But when you come in, and you wash them, then the dirt just comes off because you've had that protectant on your skin. I think that's pretty cool.
It is.
Yes. All right, there's your dirty glove. See, I talk and then I go back and say, oh, it said that. And it's about a dime size before you start to tackle that. Let it dry before you do. Yeah, I think I said all those things, didn't I? Okay, let's see. Environmental impact. If you've been to Neo Life Things, you know that we saved the penguins. And this is basically just telling you how many bottles we're saving because you don't use as many. And because we use so little of a dose, then we don't go and buy it nearly as often. But this one is going to be the penguin one, I think. Dawn takes credit that they saved penguins. In actuality, they were killing penguins. They went down there, they tried to save penguins, and really what's in Dawn, if you go back to that dioxane, and the highest laundry soap with that in it is Tide. Dawn is second
Somebody
highest.
asked me about that. Who was I talking to? And they asked me about Dawn.
Well, it just has bad things in it. It was second highest. And this is funny. The first one was called Up and Up Free. Has anybody ever heard of that?
No.
I've not ever heard of it either, but that had the highest amount of dioxane in it, and then Dawn was the second one. But our LDC went to, by itself, traveled to Antarctica, and it really did. It saved the penguins. And 25,000 saved by LDC. In Italy, at a butterfly house, that's all they'll use because it protects from the bacteria and the parasites when they spray, and it's safe enough for their butterflies.
I wonder
So-
if that would be good for cleaning out the birdhouse.
Um,
Probably.
I don't know why not.
Yeah.
I don't know why not. I'm telling you, I use green and LDC every day.
Yeah.
I
me
do-
too.
I do
It's
not-
everywhere.
Yes. I
Well,
don't.
why do you use the LDC if the green works?
I use the LDC to wash my dishes.
Yeah.
And I use the LDC to spot clean, and anything that has a spot on it, I go and get LDC. So those are the two things. But I wash dishes every day, and I use it to wash my dishes. I don't go in the dishwasher all the time, so I sometimes just put it in a sponge and clean. Sometimes I put it in. I make a dish soap water bath. And it doesn't make as many suds, but it does a good job. And it is a great degreaser. That part is the part
Yeah.
that I like the best. Okay, here's my little thing that I didn't have to do. And now I've lost it.
It's at the top there.
Well, thank you. And I got that far. So if I make it go down, it went away. I'm going to tell you that this is a little maddening, but that the golden difference is definitely a difference. And it's much more economical, and that's what all of these things actually say. So look, I've already got it to where it's going to go. Nope.
Oh, you were there.
Do you
You
see it?
almost had it.
You almost had it.
Yeah, but it went away.
Put away, yeah.
Why does it go away? I don't know why it goes away.
Here, got it
There it
back.
is.
It's back.
I see it. I see it. Do this. Do
There
this.
you go.
Yay! Safe for your home, earth friendly, saves you money. It works. It's versatile, and could be life saving. That you don't even think that it's life saving, but when you use
If you
those
don't
things
get cancer, it's
over and over and over and over again. So let me show you some demos that I think are kind of fun. I learned a new one. So yes.
Do we need to come to you?
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
So this is basically a bottle of LDC. This is a bottle of the Super 10. This is what the laundry detergent looks like. And Suzanne, do you use that scoop for a load?
Oh, yeah. But like for my clothes, I use half of that scoop.
Okay.
If it's like Philip's dirty clothes, I
You
might
use
use
a-
1.5. You know,
Okay.
But
Okay. So
just
this
depends
is
on the grind.
basically what stays in my house. I have diluted my Super 10. This is green, and I keep both of those full strength. I just do. So this is a fun little thing that I just read about. So let's see. If I put water in this one, and I put water in this one, and I put oil in this one, I don't know if I have to really. And I put oil in this one. And I stir, well, first of all, what's the oil gonna do? It's just
up at the top.
it's just there on the top. And even if I stir it and stir it, when it settles, that oil is gonna be on the top. If I put LDC in one of them. Now it's gonna be cloudy because it's got it in there. But if when it settles, the oil is gone because I don't know, I want to say it eats it up. If I do this, and I'm going to do it and not make you all do it, and I coat this all on my hands. If I put water on it, it's not going to come off. I tried a different laundry detergent, and I'll just tell you, trust me, it didn't come off. I put it on, and not laundry detergent, dish soap, and I washed it, and it helped, but it didn't come off. And if I put that, not very much, on my hands and just make it go around, it is all gonna be gone. And I don't really have anything, you guys can, I don't have any oil left. There was a lot of oil I put on my hands.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you using that Norwich thing. Cause I got one of those someplace, but I don't have it in my house now. It's at my house.
I love those things.
And I never used that one. I used the cloth ones, but
This was another new thing. So, this is just an onion. I cut it earlier. I did not, I don't think about it this way. So, does my hand smell like onion?
yeah.
Let me see. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes.
You're gonna
I believe you.
If I put just a little bit of green. Ooh. Wow. Smell my hand. Did it go away?
More or less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's an odor eliminator.
Oh my gosh.
So we can replace the Norwich odor eliminator?
I don't think that,
Okay.
because you spray the other one up in the air, and this one is, you gotta put it on something. So I don't think it would be the same that way, but it definitely
Wow.
works as an odor eliminator. All right, those are all my demos. Were they wonderful?
They were excellent.
Yeah. That's a cool
So
one.
Norwich